is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE and crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about nigga SICKDOE and crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making SICKDOE and crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto, crypto no more. If you don't
Wall Street. Where's Wall Street? Right here, SICKDOE in crypto. You hit the like and subscribe every day. We talk about the crypto news, the crypto market, positivity, and of course, live TA. Today, with a little bit about BNB, bed and breakfast, and a little bit about, if we may, this Ethereum move, what's going to happen, and why Ozzy is now in the mix. He's taking a bite, and what that video was about. Well, rock star Ozzy Osbourne will launch an NFT collection called Crypto Bats, a nod to when he infamously bit the head off a bat. Little did you know, he thought it was a rubber bat, and sure enough, what did he do? Well, he took the hell of a bite off that rubber bat and found out, you dummy, it was real. The 73-year-old Ozzy Osbourne created the collection with a new NFT, and when you find out how he created it and why, you'll laugh. It was Christmas time. He wanted an NFT. He kept telling Sharon and nagging her, I want an NFT, I want an NFT. She said, no, they're stupid. And he decided, well, if you're not going to let me get one, I'm going to create my own. So pretty much exactly what he did, create his own. Don't blame him, and that's where we are right now. If the bat takes a bite out of something, apparently this bat will mutate and turn it into something else. So this is actually something very special, something new. It is an Ethereum-based, yes, rest in peace, John Madden. Poor John Madden, he's gone. Another person involved in the Eternity and Ethereum, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal. Just wanted to bring it up. That's a big deal. And stop feeding the whales. This panic selling equals feeding the whales. Crypto, do not feed the whales. What's constantly happening, we're going to talk about where Bitcoin is supposed to be, where it's going to be, and what's happening as we talked about big institutions making a big sell-off on the 22nd, coming into the 22 of the year. So get ready for that. And if you may hit the like and subscribe, please. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and damn, we're going soon. Final piece of news. Binance sets sights on crypto license in Bahrain. Pretty exciting. Imagine regulatory, BNB regulatory going into the Middle Eastern. I don't know what you think about this news, but I think this is pretty big. The CBB to run operations in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Pretty big news in an announcement on Monday. So Binance said that they'll be the first regulatory in the Middle East. I don't know how big this can be, but it's got to be a big move. Binance getting involved in something within the first regulatory move. You let me know how you feel about that, please, in the comments. I believe this is huge. This is big bullish news, and this is what's going to get BNB to the 1,000 level, I do believe. So maybe we'll break a little bit of that down. A little bit of what we've been talking about. We've got a massive fall down Bitcoin army. We told everybody, right? Sold some profits always. This is why you always take profits. And it's going down, down, down. So it is what it is. Now, if you pay attention to, without further ado, Ethereum. So what's Ethereum doing? What I think is going to happen is through the rest of this month, and what do we have? It is the 28th, so we have about 3 more days of hell. I do believe we sit here and do a little fuddle around somewhere around this time, and if we're not already there, let's see how much more we can go. And this is the daily, so if you want to keep up, pay attention, definitely to mention on the daily. This is the EMA ribbon. The EMA ribbon is flipping to the bearish side. If you see, we're starting to fall, obviously, down, hitting some support support around here where we may be finished. If we're not creating new higher lows, I'm going to get rid of that real fast. I do want to see some of the volume, see where we stand on the relative strength index chart. And yes, we're falling way below. Relative strength is coming down, as you can see, building some support levels, but I do believe we may not be done. As you know, the FOMO is real. So if the FOMO is real, this 4-hourly chart on TradingView is telling me we're not done. You're going to get a little bit more because you got to remember, every time people trade on emotion, well, this is what happens. You will get the emotion to run you dry, and we're probably going to touch somewhere around here, 37. I do remember a 3,700 level pretty tight, somewhere around there. So if Ethereum does pick that price level, don't be alarmed. It is going to be the remainder of the FOMOing out as we were trying to recover. But unfortunately, right now, a lot of bad things are happening with the FUDs. But if you pay attention to what's really going on, yeah, we can absolutely do that. We sold at 171. That was a big deal, Luke. So we'll get to that if we can. But we do have Bitcoinami and Algo then to go to. But right now, I just want you to pay attention to, definitely to mention, on the forwardly, Ethereum is doing something, some sideways action towards the upside still, even with all of this fall. So do understand that. Do see where we were on the relative strength index chart, as you could do this as well on your phone. You could do it on the PC. What happened every single time we fell all the way down to this bottom where we did get a nice drastic ticker bounce. So maybe this is the ticker bounce coming back up through there. But without further ado, I do want to talk about this. This has got me really moving. BNB. We just talked about the first regulatory token to the bank in the Middle Eastern. Let's check it out, and let's really see what's going on here as we're falling down through. But if you see the trend as your friend here on this token, this is a pretty big deal to me. So we do have a lot of growth, but we do have the trend as your friend going in the upward direction. Looking at this right now, if I were to sit here and pay attention to this, it was the daily that I was looking at. This is the forwardly. But if I went to the daily, even the daily and the forwardly look pretty strong. If you see the resistance flipping into support, back all the way through into the May 31st of this summer, coming into the springtime. If you noticed, we came up, had a dead little bit of FUD here. That's when everything went to shiznick. You already know that. Back up here in April and May. But as we come down and you see, we are progressing back up nicely. And this is the Binance platform, BNB, Bed and Breakfast. And now what's happening here? Well, a lot of people don't believe it. Because why? Because we're getting the downward fall. That's an upward W. So if you didn't see an upward W, if you've never heard of what is an upward W, and you make me, and makes it sound like I'm crazy, this is exactly what we're looking at. It is on the forwardly. When I switch over, and I want people to understand the 518 is possible. Coming in, as you see, as there's a retracement, as it's not done, the FUD and all the FOMOing out, a lot of people get hurt this way. You trade on emotion, you don't do technical analysis, and these are some of the things that happen to you. But what will happen is, if you see, we're getting real tight action up here. Looking like an ascending triangle pattern coming through. It is looking nice, but you see this channel, ascending channel coming in. It's very, 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 very bullish, as in this upward W is coming. I do understand the 518 is a reason, but we are in the range of 663 and 433. So that is really strong support, resistance flip all the way to our bottoms. So do understand, if God forbid we break through the magic 518, you're going to have to understand, if we don't flip through there, you're in a lot of trouble. So I want everyone to understand that's a big deal. 663, well, that's a big top for everyone to understand. It'll take some time for us to talk about that, but the 604, that's a real big number I want to talk about. 604, if we do manage to get to that price, I would take profits. I don't know if anyone does have it. I don't know if you're hodling. I don't know if you're holding what you're doing here. But if you're trying to make a couple more, accumulate a little bit more, when it does get to the 615 price, I have been selling it. I have been accumulating more as much as I can. So this is not financial advice, but, do your own research. You'll figure it out. You'll see these resistance points are real. Used to work on the NYMEX floor. Do understand that on Wall Street, so that is why we're here today. So we're going to do a little algo, and we'll do some Bitcoinami, because I'm in love with Bitcoin. Bitcoinami, you already know I'm in love with it. What did we talk about? Well, there's a lot of things that happened, a lot of things triggered here, and I did say on Instagram, of course, because I had to cover it, I did say we got to the 61.8%. That was definitely the Fibonacci sequence level on the pullback. That was the last straw. If we got any lower than that, that was going to be the video of me saying we're in a lot of trouble. If you did buy this dip, you're going to be a happy person. So now pay attention to what's happening, because we could be getting a dead cat bounce. That's clear as day to be seen. If you understand what's happening, all the way to the 5.3, 5.31, as we did talk about that, and you can still make money off this. So understand that's the red. I really don't want to show that. There we go, a little bit more. So do understand this is Bitcoinomics. We're going to talk about Algorand next, because Luke has his money in Algo, and he likes to buy the dips. So let's see what's going on. We did hit that 498, $5, pretty strong. I thought I said 493 was the magic number. As you see, magically we're hitting resistance. It's amazing how annoying it is, but it does happen, and that's why the lines are here. You think there's so many, you think I'm silly. They're here for a reason, okay? So we're hitting that resistance on the old support line right here. It makes plenty of sense. Why? And I do believe Algo's a good buy. I sold it at 171. So where is it at right now? 148. Right now I'm accumulating more. You understand? This is exactly what you do. You have to sell at the right time, or you don't have liquidity to be able to do these things. Obviously, that's a headache. What was happening, we were coming back all the way to the 398 of the purchase that we bought. But what we did now is, if you do understand what's going on through here, a dead cat bounce is possible. We would 100% have to break the 531 level in order to receive this same type of move here. Could be. Now listen, this could die immediately. 4-hourly candle doesn't really have to impress me, but it could be this coming into a cup and handle. It could. I'm not saying it's gonna. I don't believe it will. I do believe we're going to get a dead cat bounce coming all the way back up to the 531. The volume's going to come back in this as well. Don't know why I don't have the volume up, but that's what I plan on seeing. Watch these levels as we do. If we bounce off one of these levels hard, you'll understand that either there or here, we could be forming a W. Pay attention to that, as that would be the upward W for Bitcoinomics versus the purplish pink, whatever you want to call it, hot pink, M sloping down. So I'm having a sip. I bought the dip. Hell yeah, you did. Let's go. I know you did. That's awesome. You bought 456 on Bitcoinomics just like I did. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And without further ado, let's check it out. Because I did want to do a little more Ethereum and make a little clear of where I think we're heading. It was important considering all the people that are very, very bullish on it. And if you see right now, we're going to consider some support here flipped on this old resistance line. And what is that currently? It's 147. So the 151 really, as much as it plays out, it's hard to look at this and see support resistance sometimes because of what a headache this market can be. The high volatile moves, they change a lot of things. And the whales, they're in control too. So let's be real, steel, they're a pain in the ass. So excuse my French if you were surprised to hear that come out of my mouth. I'm not. So here it is, cup and handle formation. We did not get it. We kind of got it. I guess we did. And I'm looking at it right now, and it does look pretty sexy, actually. If you're paying attention to all this, and I'm going to clear it because this is what I do. I do like the Algorand. I do like this movement, and I do like the cup and handle. Formation is right there. So actually, if you see it, it starts here. And what this is, Luke, and I know you're watching, and man, I suck. I really do suck at the drawing part of this. Right here. See it? And then that, well, that's a cup and handle. So the cup and handles got me excited. I almost want to get off my live and go run and buy some algo right now, like a maniac. Isn't it funny? But this is how it works. This is what happens. So you get excited, right? We already have our fill orders in to buy at this price. I believe I spoke about it, the 151 I would buy back in. So it's already buying back in for me. I don't have to run and go do this. You can trade on all these platforms that do this. What did he say? He's getting upset. I don't even know what he's saying. All right. So right here, as we look at this top, and this is the 170. So you see why I sold at the 170. I do expect it to break this top now. So now what's going to happen? 170 is going to get broken. You see where I sold? Well, this time we're going to have a different price. We're going to have a higher price on Algorand. I may have to put this in the title because this is kind of important. Thank you so much, Luke. As he's saying, there is volume coming back through. And as we flip support and resistance, this is the last time I see some support that we've had pretty much with the naked eye. October 24th going into Halloween. So as we're getting into the last few tokens here, maybe we'll do one more if you'd like. Hit the like button. Let's get a couple more likes. Somebody shout out something we could do right here. And I'll give you a live breakdown if we can. Not financial advice, of course, but this is definitely a cup and handle on the Algorand. Without a doubt in mind, it's very beautiful. It's a sexy, sexy piece. I do like that. So that is looking good. If you want to get a little more indicators, you can't just go off a cup and handle. Oh, I see one. The relative strength index is looking wonderful. You could receive the new higher low. So if you get a new higher low on the relative strength index and it does pop, well, then you're saying that the trend is your friend, and that is obviously in that direction. So that looks really good, actually. So that's a confirmation right there. You got one confirmation. Is the volume coming in? Well, Luke just said the volume's coming in, so that's a second confirmation. So you just got two confirmations. A cup and handle is a third confirmation. Very bullish pattern. So that's beautiful. Give me a token, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking over here. Right now, I know that that's a good buy. Anything under XTZ, which is Tesos, so that's a wonderful buy. And if you do pay attention to some of this stuff, and maybe I do need to do this because I can't believe I don't have it up. Excuse me for not having it up. It's that quick, real quick. And what is Safe Moon doing? It's doing its diddly squats as usual. All right, so here we are on the crypto market, down almost 3.5%, 4%. What's happening? Cardano is still doing okay, still up 10% in the entire 7 days. So understand what that is doing. Still got the 2 billion in volume, kicking strong. So understand only a few things are doing that. Binance is doing that. Now we got Cardano. What is Solana doing? Not surprising me at all. Wonderful, 2.7 billion in volume right now. That's pretty huge in the last 24 hours. So pay attention to all that. 16.5 in Ethereum. This is all going to rise up. You'll be 50 billion volume in Bitcoin soon. I am paying attention to Algorand still. I just want to see what's going on with that. And as we click back, that's what I wanted to do. But let's see where Algo may be. I believe Algo is pretty right to the 22. Okay. Algo is right at a half. Okay. So we're getting to the $500 million mark. 437 million, trying to get to the 438. Looking pretty good, though. For Algo, that is very strong. So Luke is right. Once again, buddy, thank you for that. I do see that coming, and I'm hoping that this is giving us what we need. So as I'm looking at this, it's looking pretty strong. I want to switch, go to the hourly, see how the hourly is developing. And the hourly also, if you see it, the cup and handle is still in there. So that's very nice, very bullish, and I do see us coming in. So let's see if we can do this right now. The confirmation, obviously, is to break the 170. I don't think I would be taking profits this time at 170. As I said, my next profit level would be somewhere in around here, and I know that's going to be tough, but 185, we've had that before. So as we adjust and just take a quick peek, your final destination would be the 184. So I would definitely sell some at the 184 level. Wall Street Pete strategy only, not your advice, but my advice only, right? This is what you want to do. Research, check it out. You'll see there was a time frame where we fooled around in this range for a very, very, very long time. It's a little bit more of a range. It comes down further into here. But right now, I want you to see that's where we're at. So it's crypto. It's very volatile. So there's a small range sometimes where it comes in and sits as a support. And that's what I expect it to do on the 170 once we get there. If we do start breaking up, well, it's because of this cup and handle here. It'll show you what it can do. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we're done falling. The bottom price for Algo before we're done with the night, you could see 143 I love you. There's a big possibility, so understand we may not be done falling. That's a problem, so you better check that out. There's still problems right now. FOMOing out what the crypto market does is hurt everything. Some of the altcoins will get decimated this way, so understand that. I don't expect everything to recover strong, but only the big blue chips, just like the stock market does. So Wall Street, Pete SICKDOE in crypto. I tried to do a 20-minute video. This gentleman is the gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, and that's where we get this crazy Wall Street Pete name from. He actually worked on Wall Street, the young little buck, when he used to actually work there. So if you're wondering and you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit the subscribe. I do appreciate every like. It does mean a lot to me. We need to get the wolves of Wall Street out there and let people know that we have something special going on. So understand, as I did say, I did want to break out Ethereum a little better than what I just did. We didn't talk much about it, but I did want to see what we could do here. This is what I'm saying here. 3,700 is the bottom. It is a problem for some people. I did notice that we need to break above here. So whatever this is right now, this price is 43. So you're 4,300 coming. We need to, wow, right on the money. So we need to come above, and we need to really just start doing that. If we could do that with Ethereum, and we could find a way to get involved, to get these high volatile waves at the 47.68 and really just break through there, you're going to understand that once we get to this range, it's going to be gone. So there is an upward W forming in here. I do believe we're strong. I do believe on the daily you'll see it coming. And if not, this is what I'm talking about right there. There is something forming. So pay attention definitely to mention coming into the new year. It's going to be tough. It's taking some time. There's a lot of FUD. There's a lot of BS. We were trying to get another coin in. I do apologize. We did not get to do it for whatever reason. Nobody wanted to put one in. So I do apologize for us not getting a token in on your behalf. But tomorrow morning, if you catch our live, we'll do that for you. So we're going to have a good day. La-di-da-da. Ain't no one gotta die today. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, because we're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. Everyone have a wonderful night. Please don't let the crypto bed bugs bite. Please, seriously. That's the worst thing you can do. Stop feeding the whales. Really. Panic selling. Did you ever do anything good on a panic? I never really did. I'm good under pressure. Someone's choking. It's a panic that way. But I've never made rash, strong, important decisions in a frenzy, in a panic. Never have done that in my life. Sit down, relax, look at some TA, look at some support, and see if this bad boy is going to bounce before you sell it and make a dumb move. So we're getting in. It's called an investment, and sometimes we forget this is an investment, and sometimes we do realize there are gains to get out. It's a high volatile market, so please remember that. Up and down, your money will go. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Be smart. Have a great night. Take care.